Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is timing when you eat. And the reason I'm talking about that is that if you want to try to maintain your body weight and not have issues with gaining weight, if you're one of those that really don't want to gain weight, you want to keep your body weight to a certain poundage or whatever, the best way to do that is time when you eat. And what I mean about that is, like, now I've just gotten off work, and the last time I ate was yesterday around about 10 o'clock maybe yesterday. And you know, I work 12-hour shifts, so naturally when I come home I'm gonna be hungry. I'm gonna want something to eat. But I just got through working 12 hours. So rather than go in there and get something to eat, what I would do is go to sleep hungry, because you don't never want to go to sleep with food on your stomach. You know, because it's harder for your body to digest those foods and use those foods for energy when you have shut down. So naturally you don't want to go to sleep with food on your stomach. And then at the same time you end up with a lot of heartburn and stuff like that, because again your body is not adequately digesting the food when you lay down like that. So the best thing to do is go to bed hungry. Don't eat. And I probably won't eat until about 9 o'clock. Now this is for what I do when I tell you I eat 3 meals a day, for all you new people. And what I would end up doing, I would probably stay asleep to about 10. I'll wake up, I'll eat, and once I eat, I'll stay up from 10 to about 11:30, something like that. And that's just to let the food digest, to make sure that my stomach is empty. And I'll normally go back to sleep again, because like I said, I'm getting ready, because I stay up all night, so I pretty much sleep all day. So what I would end up doing, going back to sleep around by 11:30, 11:45, somewhere up in there. When I feel like I've digested what I've eaten, then I'll go back to sleep again. And I probably won't wake back up to again until normally 3:30, 4 o'clock. 3:30, 4 o'clock, and then I'll normally eat again. So naturally that's my second meal, simply because of the way I'm working. And the meals change and the hours change for me depending on when I'm working, when I'm going to sleep, things like that. So 3:30, 4 o'clock, I'll eat again. I'll get ready to go to work. I'll go to work, and once I go to work, I'm doing my thing there. And once I've gotten to the point to where I'm getting hungry again, it's normally about 10 again. So 10 o'clock again, 11 o'clock, I'll eat again. And the cycle repeats itself. But you never want to go to sleep with food on your stomach. You want to have an empty stomach at all times. And that right there is those 3 meals a day. And that pretty much takes up my whole day, as you can see. So that right there would get you those healthy meals in. And when I'm saying 3 meals a day, all my meals are pretty much 5 basic food groups, if I can get them in there. But it's moderate type meals. It's not these big old exaggerated type meals. And eating that way and being conscious of eating that way, I've never had issues with being overweight, where I've just, you know, just completely out of shape. Yeah, I just never had an issue like that. Now, today, once I wake up and I have that first meal, I probably will knock about like 30 minutes out after I eat that meal, and then I probably would do some type of workout at home. Again, there's no reason why you can't work out on a regular basis, because all it takes is basic things, and then it really don't take weights at all, like I've explained before. So there's really no excuse why you can't really kind of help keep your body up, because all you need is a little time. A little time to do what you got to do, and that's for that general conditioning, that you want to keep your body in decent condition. It's not that bodybuilding type thing where you're trying to get increasingly lean and things of that nature. If you're not getting paid for it, I don't see the need of having extremely low body fat counts. If you're not making money from it, what's the purpose? You're missing out on life. Those guys right there really don't eat a whole lot of food, and their food is pretty much the same thing all the time. So that's the way they can ensure that they are maintaining real low levels of body fat. And again, it's like I tell you before, too low of a body fat is gonna end up causing you to be sick, because you need the fat stores to help keep you healthy. Believe it or not, you need a certain amount of fat stores to help keep you healthy. Once your body fat goes down to a certain percentage, then you're gonna start having complications from catching colds and stuff like that. You're gonna start getting sick a lot easier. That's just the human anatomy. That's just the way it is. But anyway, that's what I want to talk to y'all about, the way I eat those 3 square meals. And it changes up, when my job changes up. Like, I be on night shift a certain amount of time, then I go to day shift, and then everything would change over. But it's still around those 3 meals. And the 3 meals is, like I said, is always moderate type foods. It's a moderate amount of food. I don't pile up the plate or nothing like that. You just eat moderate amount of food, and you can pretty much eat what you want. And as long as you are working out on a regular basis, you're burning up these calories. And that's the way I do it. That's the way I've always done it. And like I said, I've never had problem with being or overweight, too heavy, or anything like that. I've always been in pretty decent shape all my life. Even in high school, the same thing. But then I had the metabolism to help me. Now as you get older, your metabolism slow down, so you really have to be more conscious about the things that you really eat if you don't want to get bigger. And my goal is not to get increasingly bigger. I done did all those days. Mine is just to stay healthy and fit, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, that's what I want to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.